I canceled my scheduled appointment at Chuck E. Cheese to be here for the PJC.
What?
Where is my cake?
Well, no wonder
Where's my chariot made of cake?
No wonder I got the night off at Chuck E. Cheese's. Somebody canceled on a birthday party, and I was gonna be your Chucky.
Oh no!
Man, that rat is so radical.
Whispering a thing about a door.
I think he's saying that he's a big dork.
Are you trying to... Is the Three's Company thing? Come on,
knock on my dork.
We'll be waiting for you.
That sounds kind of sexy.
It's been pining for you.
I've never actually seen an episode of Three's
That's
Company.
fine. It's trash.
Come on,
Whoa,
come on.
bro.
I don't know. I've also
Come
never
on,
seen
knock
it.
on my dork. It'll get it all huge.
Definitely huge.
The original words to that theme song. Yeah, I'm sure it probably is hot trash. But it gave us John Ritter, which
It gave us
great.
John
Suzanne
Ritter.
Summers and the Thigh Master.
And who else was on that? Nobody
The
remembers?
third one.
The Pope, the current Pope.
The new
The
Pope.
current Pope was
John
on
The
it.
one everyone likes.
No, not John Paul. The good Pope, yeah.
Not
Yeah.
fucking Count Dooku or whatever. Not the evil one.
The Sith Pope we
Yeah.
had.
They really swung wide with that. They're like,
They're
okay,
like,
we're going hyper-conservative. Now let's get that hippie in here.
Who can we get that looks the most like a devil to be the Pope?
He really did. He really did.
Who can we get in here who's somehow connected with Nazis? That's what I'm hoping for.
Oh, God.
But then then he leaves, right?
He wasn't the Pope very long,
he
right?
was
Or
not
was
the
he?
Pope very long.
I think he quit.
Yeah, he quit.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not the voice of God. Guys, I'm not the voice of God.
It's extremely rare, I think, for popes to quit, right? They made a thing of that.
They did.
I'm just too racist, I guess.
I don't know if he's actually racist.
I didn't realize how much love you had to have when you were Pope, and I just don't have that much love.
I'm exhausted.
I have to talk to so many people. I didn't realize popes had to talk to people.
Thought we just sat in our rooms in our fuzzy slippers. No. But then the new Pope, we're talking about the Pope like we know shit. We don't know a goddamn thing.
I get it.
I meant to do that. You're right. I did. Hey everyone, welcome to the Proud Jacuzzi Crew. We are
a deeply spiritual podcast.
Yeah, we're pious, and
This is your first episode. Strap in for Jesus.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear Jesus Cristo quite a few times. So we do Would You Rathers here and other things. My name's Dane.
My name is Brian.
I'm Jimmy.
And
I thought,
yeah, let's
I thought Brian was gonna also
do a funny thing.
do a funny voice, and then he thought about it.
I was trying to think of like a title, like a Catholic-y title.
Oh, sure.
A deacon.
I am Rector Brian Warlock.
Damn near killed her.
Jesus. So we're going to do a couple Hail Marys, and we'll get right back to you folks watching at home.
These messages from our sponsor, Jesus.
Mary fuck kill the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost.
You just put a hole in your hand just to get all three in one.
Oh, God. That's bad.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
I don't know either.
Something about stigmata, I think.
Yeah.
Talking like we know things.
You ever watch the the Futurama reruns on Comedy Central? There's 2 episodes where characters will say, Holy Zombie Christ, but in the reruns, they, like, blank it out. And I never saw it, like, originally on Fox. Yeah, they're just like, Holy Zombie, and then just silence for the word Christ. And I never understood what the fuck was being said. Because they do it twice in the 4-season, like, original run.
Yeah. That's an interesting little Easter egg.
Interesting little Jesus Easter egg for you.
Easter egg.
Yeah. Christian-y stuff being censored like that has always struck me as being a little bit odd.
My favorite substitution is the TV edit of The Big Lebowski, where what's his name? John Goodman's character, Walter.
Yeah.
So Walter is beating up this kid's car, or what he thinks is this kid's car, and he's saying, "This is what happens, Larry. This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass." But on Comedy Central or wherever, they replaced it with, "This is what happens, Larry. This is what happens when you meet a stranger in the Alps."
Yes.
So good.
My favorite radio edit of an explicit song is I forget which Limp Bizkit song it was, but it was like something like they said some profanity and they replaced it with just Limp Bizkit, and it was like
Jimmy, go ahead.
I have a feeling you've talked about that, which led into Brian talking about that before, because I have the most intense deja vu right now.
I mean, we only have 4 conversations, guys. I'm surprised we've done nearly a year of podcasts.
Was it him referencing that exact thing and me referencing that exact thing
I think
in a row?
so.
Oh my god.
We're officially there. We're officially...
Viewers at home, write in with that other episode if you know it.
Or maybe just in real life. Was it in real life?
It's possible, but they blend together, real life and fake podcast life.
There is no real life beyond this podcast. This is the only real
There is
life.
only the balmy autumn evenings, and there are only friends and neighbors.
Infinity. The deep, dark infinity of friends and neighbors.
That's right.
In my life, there are only friends, neighbors, and enemies.
That sounds like a board game. So, let's get to this goddamn Would You Rather, shall we? God damn it!
Oh, with the radio edit of this is just going to be...
So Jamie in Oakland asks, would you rather never be able to use profanity again, or never be able to say I love you?
Oh, man, but I love profanity
I know.
so much.
You could
You couldn't say that.
you could say other stuff and they'd know what you mean.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think that there are people out there that those words like carry more
You could explain
weight.
it to them, though. You'd be like, I have a curse.
I am cursed.
I'm going to say olive juice to you, and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and you know what they'll say? Fuck you, asshole. Say it.
And I'll be like,
I
I
don't believe
literally
you.
can't.
And,
Sorry.
And then it'll, yeah, I think.
Frank, you blast hole. Shoot.
What happens when you meet a stranger in the Alps?
It's almost as if you knew what the first question was going to be ahead of time and had a leading conversation.
Honestly, that conversation happened very organically. like the Valentine's Day episode being about as much feelings as it was, completely coincidental.
Oh my
I did not realize that.
Intense VD, yeah. So, no, I think facsimiles don't work for some folks, Jimmy.
Yeah, some
even
folks,
you
if they're unreasonable, you'd be like, listen, I have a curse. You prove it to them.
How do you
You
prove
show them.
it?
You show them. You pull back like your neck where you hide the curse scars.
Uh-huh.
And you're like,
What
look,
is it, a little broken heart?
yeah. And you're like, listen, I care very deeply for you. We're gonna be together forever.
And olive juice.
Olive juice, though. Can you write it down?
It says say.
So I'll write it down.
Oh,
Be like,
yeah.
listen.
Wow.
Look, you motherfucker. Read what I wrote on this fucking page. Are you fucking blind?
I can swear,
you
guys.
dipshit.
Love of my life.
I'm gonna level with you guys. I didn't start swearing until junior year of college.
Fuck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was not a swearer in high school. I didn't swear, and I had all my friends swear, of course, or swore, I guess.
Sweared.
Specifically, I'm thinking about junior high when I had two particular friends who would try and get me to swear. You know, well, I guess neither of you probably know those people because you swore always. But
Not always.
so I had
no,
two friends who would just be like, "Come on, Dane, just say fuck once. Just say it. Just say it." I'm like, I don't need to say it. It's
on.
not something.
Come on, man. Do a cuss.
Do a cuss, they
Do a
would
cuss.
say.
Have a cuss in your mouth.
But then
Put a
in
cuss
high
right
school,
there.
these two friends found the Lord.
Good.
And this is not me joking about like bringing it back around to the theme.
What happened to this? This is
I
the
don't
fucking
know.
circular like
It's
Jesus
crazy.
podcast.
But they
It's
found
divine
they found
intervention.
Jesus. So
This podcast is audio proof that there is an interventionist God. Go on, Dane. Go on, brother Dane.
I really hope that 666 people listen to this podcast. Legitimately, I hope
You'll
that.
all be to blame.
So, they found the Lord in high school, and they went from these like counterculture, heavy metal, long-haired, like let's just be gross assholes.
Satan's bosom buddies.
Yeah, to Bible thumpers to an nth degree. And one of them comes up to me in high school, and he's like, "Hey, Dane, remember in junior high when like me and this other person tried to get you to swear?" "Yeah, of course I remember that. Yeah, well, I'm really sorry about that. We shouldn't have done that." "Okay, hey, no problem, man. Like, no worries. Yeah, it's better not to curse, and I really
like
respect
to that level.
Yeah.
Like they stopped swearing.
Yeah, I really, I think that you not cursing, that's great."
Like that's all. Like that's well intentioned.
And then, and remember that band trip we took when we went to Disneyland, and we were all in that hotel room and we watched Eyes Wide Shut together.
the three of us.
No, this was his part of his apology.
I thought you were going into a bit.
Nope. This is all God's
I was
honest truth.
yes-anding.
Okay, so is this him confessing a thing to you?
So he's like,
Oh, okay.
remember when we were all in that hotel room and we were watching Eyes Wide Shut?
Oh God.
We shouldn't have done that.
Oh, okay.
And I specifically remember that time, very specifically, because I
talked
had
about
to
that, huh?
excuse myself to the restroom like 4 times.
God.
Yeah, it was intense. He's like, "Yeah, we shouldn't have done it." Okay, yeah.
that time we
I
fed-
thought it was pretty great, but okay, you're
Remember
right.
that time we fed the ducks those extra breads? Shouldn't have done
Shouldn't have.
that. Ducks don't need bread.
And then he's like,
Oh my God.
"Yeah, no, this was a whole thing." He's like, "Dane, have you ever let Jesus into your heart?" And I was like, "Oy vey," and I walked away. I am not Jewish, but I thought that was fun.
Remember that time that we said that the English Queen should do sex to an animal? That was bad.
That was bad.
That was bad.
We shouldn't have done
Shouldn't have
that.
done
I
that.
haven't had many people try and convert me.
Yeah.
But once I was in a Denny's on vacation,
A very
Classic.
just
spiritual
living
place.
it up, and I don't remember exactly.
I walked in, there was a
happened.
giant crucifix holding over the door.
There was a group of similarly aged young adults. I guess they would have been like adults that were young, and the opposite of a young adult. And,
Okay.
and like one of them just came over and like tried to be like, "Hey, Jesus, though." And we were like, "No, but thank you." Like we were being polite about
Yeah.
it, but we're all sitting down like eating, and he's like, "It's okay. I have this cool thing that I'm like excited about, and I want to like share that with you guys." And I'm like, "That's cool. We're fucking eating though, man."
How much you want to bet he like OD'd in college? That person.
Whoa.
It's possible.
Probably.
That's like a lifetime though. Most people don't find Jesus in high school.
Yeah.
That's an interesting.
It totally broadsided me. I had no idea how to handle that.
It's like they either
They
are
were
fucking
really
indoctrinated
gross
into it.
dudes too. They were very gross.
I wonder what happened. Like something must have happened.
Probably.
They probably did a drug for real.
Saw Jesus.
And then
saw
saw him.
God.
Who knows? I never really like had somebody come after me to convert me, but one time I was in like the library at my high school, and I was like going about fucking last minute library shit. I like had to get out of there, and like there's like this group of like 3 or 4 people like conversing at like the table over by the encyclopedias, and this like pretty blonde girl is like, hey, stranger guy, look, you mind if I ask you a question? And I was just kind of like,
Mr. Stranger Man over there,
and
I need to engage you in a conversation.
I was like so fucking like I've always been so fucking shy, but more so even in high school, and like somebody like reaching out to me across the aisle, literally, to like engage with me, I was kind of like, yeah, sure, yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
Ask me a question, pretty blonde girl. And she's like, so, do you think that that man was created by God, or that they evolved? And I was like, well, I think that the theory of evolution holds a lot of water. I think that was almost my exact phrasing, except I kind of saw what was coming, and I was a little bit more snarky in the back of my throat.
Well, I think evolution holds some water.
Not that. No, that's like me now. That's like me now.
Oh.
Wait, which one of you's talking?
It was me. It was Dane the whole time. So anyway, along with my Brian story. Oh, go ahead.
How do you like my Dane impersonation there, Jimmy?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty convincing. So she like she gives this little like friend. You didn't descend from any monkeys.
Let me tell you, because you're a handsome stallion.
It was the most like condescending like little like friend. You didn't descend from any apes.
Wait, she said friend? She called you a friend?
She said my friend.
I love it when fucking Bible
Was she from 1950?
I love it when they say that like they understand science.
Yeah.
Like they understand the theory of evolution. It's not. It's
Hey,
like, why are
there,
there still
friend.
monkeys? It's like, well, that's
like,
not what it is.
It was fucking ridiculous, and I was just like, well, gotta go. Got my book.
Hey, hoo-hoo. Bye, friend.
See you never, hopefully.
Buddy, pal, amigo. Yeah, I would never use profanity again. Because I did not use profanity for a majority of my life. So, like,
It'd be so
I don't
much
need to.
expressions, though.
Honestly, I didn't miss it, and like I've gotten in more trouble cursing now than I did when I wasn't cursing.
I was just thinking about
what words are off the table exactly?
I dropped an F-bomb in front of an entire like summer camp because I messed up a joke on stage.
Oh no.
That's a story for another time. But I didn't get fired for it. Thank goodness.
That's the better F word, fired. Don't say that, employees.
Don't say that.
Employers.
So yeah, I don't drink, and that doesn't really bother me so much. And people who do drink would say, "You gotta," because
how do you live?
How do you even live?
How do you live?
And
how do you live with yourself, knowing all the dirty things you've done, and you don't drink to kill the pain?
I'm in constant reminder of all those dirty things. They're in the background chatting away with each other.
Some kind of monster.
It is. I'm a inhuman monster, who will no longer curse because that's what I'd rather do, and I also enjoy expressing my love for people by saying I love you. I like doing that more than I like cursing.
Love is stupid. I would take cursing. Because
don't you know love is blind?
Because I love cursing so much. It feels so good in my brain and my mouth and my belly. And I curse all the fucking time. Motherfucking shit, bullshit, ball sack. Coming out my butt, butthole, ass. And I could write I love you on a piece of paper if I really needed to.
I think that should be taken off the table, guys, because that's such an easy out. That is such an easy out.
Hey, you still get to write curses on paper.
Yippee skippy. No, it says it says use profanity.
Well, you picked the wrong one, Dane.
Nice.
You picked the wrong one, Dane.
Are you saying I lose? Because that's not allowed no more.
I don't say you lost.
Jimmy's grinning like an idiot over there.
He didn't lose. Yeah, I don't know. Even if I couldn't write I love you on a piece of paper, I'd still take fucking swearing because I love it that much.
Okay. That's fair. That's your choice.
And if I love, my actions should speak louder than my words for love.
That is very true. That's a very good point.
All of that for me. I'll pick swearing because, again, anyone that isn't fucking hip to it can go suck a lemon.
That's true.
They can
and
go.
then fuck a lemon.
They can go jump out a window.
Because swearing.
Jiminy.
Like all
Fuck it.
current and future swears. Like what swears did the future hold?
Future swears.
Be locked out.
The
in
only
fucking...
swears I could think of that would come from the future would be super racist.
Techno swears.
Techno swears like stupid slag, you know? Like I don't know.
Intercourse with the quasar.
You blimbopo.
You unwired anthrobe.
You Jacobeam. Just bringing it back. Yeah. Good. Well, without I love you, that leaves quite a gaping hole.
Tell me, wait. Where's the gaping hole?
I would say it's in my chest region.
Oh, I care not at all now.
Like if somebody...
I thought you were talking about like a vagina.
Nope,
Dane.
not a vagina hole.
Like a gaping,
Like if somebody took an apple core and stabbed it into my chest.
sopping,
Okay. Nope. Don't go.
lonely
nope.
hole.
Very
What do we got? What do we got to do with that there hole to make it all better? We gotta fill it,
Fucking fill it. Just fill it all the way up.
and that's what Lonely Hearts is all about: filling holes.
Fill all your
blessed,
holes.
blessed be the hold fillers.
Hey, you at
They
home.
will. They
fill
will
your
inherit
holes.
the holes.
Come on and fill your holes.
Not
fill
with,
your
not with
holes.
Jesus.
What's
What is the thing? If
fill that
you
hole.
fill your holes with Jesus, you won't have space for your fist.
You won't have space. You won't have space for rigid insertable.
Leave space for Jesus, except don't, because then there won't be any room.
This brings up a great point. We should all be exploring Primal Hardware for their excellent and high quality merchandise.
Yeah.
Thank you, Primal Hardware and Lone Wolf.
Thanks much.
Filling holes.
Filling holes.
They are the best at it.
They are experts at it.
Not only do they fill holes, but they leave them filled.
They do.
As long as you want.
As long
But
as you
not
want it.
actually, because you might get a sick, but...
Insertables that go above and beyond.
Yeah.
And
Inside of you.
deep.
Deep up in there.
Above and...
So it's Lonely Hearts, folks.
Yay!
Where we take that emptiness and
Fill it right
fill
up.
it right up with the insertable of love
Of your choice.
of your choice. Mine this week is entitled from Men for Women. Mine is entitled "Hard Worker, Bet."
You better, you better, you bet.
And it's got a picture of this guy kind of doing like a profile, shirtless in a mirror. He's got like a little tat. He's like kind of like
Perfect.
middle-aged. Well, he's 34 actually, but he looks middle-aged.
He's had a hard life.
And he goes on here. I have run into a situation that I just posted on Jobs Desired, but I am single with no kids, do desire kids, so I thought, why not tell women what you're going through and see what happens? Here it is.
Here we go. I'm strapping in, putting on my jacuzzi belt.
The house I stay at is in the country, in between a city, a town, and another city. Exercise and jogging are normal. Multiple times a day, action I find enjoyment out of completing because in the Word, capital W, it talks of a lazy man not getting anything he desires, and that holds true now, and exercise is key to long life also.
What?
I have been a tractor mechanic and jet worker / mechanic since the start of my working career 16 years ago, all the while doing auto repairs for self, like dropping the transmission on 2003 Cavalier without a lift. Without a lift, ladies and gentlemen.
Sexy.
Did he transpose his job experience onto a wanted ad?
No, I doubt it. I have come into a rough situation. With God's help, I will come out on top.
Oh, this is the Jesus-ode.
Blessed be Lonely Hearts.
That is the purpose of this post. I lost my car for inability to make payments because I was in search of work, so they repossessed it. I do have a bicycle, but that looks poor when I roll up to an interview on a bicycle, and automatically that almost all the time is a no-go for me.
I don't get jobs because of bikes.
Date me.
Date me.
When I show up on a bicycle, that should be a hint of my work effort. Not ethic, effort. If it's possible and feasible to do so, I will make it happen, and so forth. Now I will give my all to whatever task you set before me to complete. I will bike to where work is if it's reasonable to do so. 20-mile one-way minimum distance I will travel. and you don't want to pick me up. Get to me by email and I will reply. I have a large assortment of mechanic tools, along with the hardest work effort you will probably run into. Give me a shot. Thank you.
I'll use them both on you, ladies.
That is a personal in the Men for Women section.
Great. I'm glad.
Very transferable. I'm glad he did that.
It's totally applicable to dating.
I wonder if he is applying for a job, if he just copies that, though. Like he messed up, realized halfway through, said, fuck it, ladies care. And then he's like, ooh, this job, though. Employers care. And he just like this vicious cycle of like copying and pasting and adding a little bit and changing a little bit.
If only my mechanic tools could fix the delete key on my keyboard.
It can't, though.
If only my mechanic tools... If only I could drop a Hemi into my heart.
No.
Make it go real good.
Nitrous on my love. I don't even know what to say about this guy.
I mean, clearly he's very, very involved in this effort to find a mate. Clearly, very, very.
Why can't he fix his car if he knows how to fix cars?
Yeah.
Wait.
It was repossessed.
Oh, yeah. Taken away.
You can't fix what's been taken by Johnny Law.
Fix it with your own 2 hands and a gun, also.
Jesus.
I got just the right tool to fix you. Fix this whole government.
Why doesn't he put a little motor on his bike? He's so handy. Then people are like, ooh, look at that great motorbike.
But it's
That's not a motorcycle. That's a little motorbike.
But it's got like a car-sized motor on it.
Yeah.
It's like so heavy.
He's burning himself.
Fucking industrial moped just like scissoring through pedestrians. Just... oh, I'm so sorry. I've killed again.
Ta-ding, ta-ding, ta-ding. Nobody can hear the bell. The engine's too loud. Ta-ding, ta-ding.
He still has the basket. Like
monster truck wheels.
Oh, God.
just 2 of them.
But a Schwinn frame.
All right. Going in a different direction.
Moving right along.
Mine is titled, "She's Been Cheating on Me. I Need Someone, Please."
Whoa.
It's a title. It starts off, "Hello there, how's your day going? I hope great." Smiley face, comma. "Yeah, that's right. I found out that my girl has been cheating on me. She thinks that I don't know about that, and she's wrong. I don't like drama at all, and I didn't said or do anything yet because the only thing that I can do is keep silence and walk away and find someone who will be my everything, comma. Someone who can love me the way I will love her, comma. Someone with a high sex energy like me. Someone who love life and cultures. Someone open mind in general and in the sex way too, comma,
especially in that sex way.
Someone who I can trust and loyal. One more time on that sentence. Someone who I can trust and loyal, comma.
He really means it.
Someone who love to cook as me, comma, music, comma, wine dash beers, in parentheses, not alcoholic, LOL.
What?
Age and race doesn't matters. Body type, curves, slim, athletic, BBW. Like I told you, curves make me crazy. Even if you are petite with curves, that's great, smiley face. If you are interested, please text me, and he lists his number, and reply with pics, please. I'll send you mines. Also, thanks, and have a great rainy day. Winky smiley face, period. One sentence.
In the sex way, too.
Last little bit.
Especially in that sex way.
His stats as listed. I don't know what this one... This seems like a new thing I've not seen before. But in the box for resembles, he's put not of this world. Ethnicity, Latin blood, religion, there is a God. Education,
agnostic.
Still learning life. Occupation, retired and filthy rich. Age 70.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, he's 70 years old.
Oh, you know what? No, I fucked up. That's from a different one.
Oh.
No, that's true. He's 29.
Oh.
He's actually 7. Not
Y'all
70.
got a little hint at another one.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
That's a sneak peek.
I think the major problem is neither of these people are quite religious enough for this podcast.
So they're both sinners, so
They're
they're going
both-
to hell anyway.
They can date
Sinner.
hell.
They can just find their peace with the Dark Lord.
They've got a date with eternal damnation, so fuck them.
I hope Saddam Hussein shoves pineapples up their butts.
That's how hell works.
The end of that segment.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
Don't.
There's
no.
more things to say about
I
this?
just really liked, my favorite part about my guy was that he says,
I'm talking
Then he
about
fucking
my
says-
guy.
he's like, body type, curved, slim, athletic, BBW. And then he immediately goes into, like I told you.
Like I
curves
told you.
make me crazy.
They make me crazy.
Like I told you literally a second ago.
I'm cuckoo for curvy puffs. Oof.
Huh.
Well, I think that these guys could bro out on each other's buttholes.
Hey.
So all I'm really concerned about is your guy hiring? Does he?
He doesn't say that he's not hiring.
That's true.
Yeah.
For what it's worth.
Is he hiring for love?
This guy has a great work effort.
I'm going to say yeah.
He has a great work effort.
He has a great work effort. Yeah.
Is your guy curvy?
He's got kind of curves.
Muscly curves.
He's not a square.
He's not a trapezoid.
I might call him beefy.
Oh,
Okay.
hashtag
Maybe.
beefy.
I don't know what the comma bet is in the title.
What does it say?
Hard worker, comma bet.
Maybe you bet? Or maybe we should read it as a newspaper headline.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Hard
means.
worker and bet.
Hard worker, you bet he is.
Interesting. I don't know what that means.
Maybe that's like his favorite cable network.
BET.
BET, all the way.
Could work.
Yeah, loves Martin reruns.
But will they love each other till the days they dies? I think this guy's super loyal. I think Mechanic Man is very loyal.
I think as long as the paycheck keeps coming. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he'll put in that good work effort.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sound like the guy who got cheated on cares about if the person he's with appears to be poor. Like, if this guy comes on a date on a bike, 29-year-old's not going to be like, oh, look at this slag. Look at this bomb blowpo.
Yeah, I like how...
I'm using future.
I also just realized, like, it's like,
Future terms.
I'm getting cheated on, but this is what I want because I haven't broken up with her yet, though.
I was about to ask. Yeah, like, is the idea that like he's looking for like his own piece of side action, or like?
I guess.
No, it sounds like, because also given that it's one sentence, it sounds like it was written in
Haste.
Like an
haste
explosion
and
of emotion.
yeah, it was. He needs to run by this with another draft.
Yeah.
Throw in some line breaks, maybe
Just anything.
like a little piece of poetry.
Well, it's funny you mention that because this guy's got 16 years experience as a mechanic and freelance editor.
Does he say that?
Then it's
Sure
a match.
Does. And also, his under stats, it has head, and it's like a shark's fin. So, LL Cool J reference there. He's cool. He's a cool guy.
You
Fuck.
guys know so much about super old video games and LL Cool J, and I am totally in the dust with
Here's-
both of those
Everybody
things.
knows ladies love Cool James.
That's true, but also I don't think I could name a single LL Cool J song except for the Shark's Fin one.
Yeah, deepest,
I don't
bluest.
know
But
that
like
one.
he's got so many.
Yeah.
And if you told me one, I'd probably be like, "Oh yeah," but I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
All right.
Any single. I'm gonna look it up now, but you don't need to wait.
I think.
In fact, don't wait.
I think like there's one that's like,
Go
I'm
now.
gonna knock you out, something.
Is that LL Cool J?
I think so.
Mama said knock you out. That could be.
I think so. Yeah,
Mama said.
Mama said knock you out. Yeah.
I only know Mama said, Mama said, Mama said there'd be days like this.
Marmoset.
Not Listen to me.
No.
No.
Siri, marmoset?
So, did we find
Marmoset.
love, boys?
No.
What?
We found a love of cars and cheating.
Yeah.
A hatred of cheating.
I'll say maybe. if money's involved.
To a lukewarm maybe.
Yeah, if my guy's paying, then yes.
If the gears are greased, then our mechanic friend has a chance at love.
I think possibly, yeah.
All right, I'm going to say no also. Just no. Jimmy?
I think maybe.
So,
I'm also on the maybe train.
woo woo, pull out that station.
Going somewhere eventually, maybe.
All right, good job. Next, would you rather comes from the very temple of the internet, the high.
Can I steal a bag? Can I steal a golden idol?
Yeah, sure.
With a bag of sand.
The idol is a shmoo, and that place is Reddit. This is submitted by user Pax Per Scientium.
Great. Thank you.
Pax Per Scientium. Anyway, they ask, would you rather never have a pimple again or never have BO again?
Oh.
No more pimples, no more books, no more people's dirty looks. Hey!
Both happen if you stop bathing.
Both do happen.
That's true. So, I think I'm gonna out the gates say that I'm choosing pimples.
Whoa!
I'm gonna
unprecedented.
Well,
That's a TK move.
Well,
way to knock it out of the park, there, guy.
Here's the thing. So like pimples aren't really a thing you have any control over in a broad sense. Like you could eat better. And you can try and wash your face or whatever, but sometimes you just get zits.
Sometimes you do, yeah.
You even without BO, you still need to bathe, which will fix BO.
Yeah.
So for me, for my money,
and you don't particularly smell bad either, Jimmy. Like I'm
smell
around
him
you
often.
a lot.
like
yeah.
I'm dirty today.
I don't think I've ever been like, ooh, Jimmy's got a
There's
real stank on him.
So my deal is I shower every other day. Usually I'm gonna out myself.
Good.
Some people think that that's gross. If you're not showering every day, but that's fine. You can have your feelings about it. So if I'm on point to every other day, but sometimes if I'm having a real lazy day and I don't have anything to do, that gets pushed off, and sometimes it gets pushed off even more.
It gets pushed off quite a bit.
If I'm really just being a lazy sack of fucking garbage, smelly garbage. So like
weeks and weeks go by.
So like if 4 days and I haven't showered, I'm still like
peels himself off of his
putting
desk
on
chair.
New deodorant and fucking like being a human and everything.
Well, is that being a human?
It's human-esque.
You're being a medieval human with deodorant.
I'm splashing lake water onto my nethers.
What month is it? Where's my tunic? Where's the baby? I think it's at the bottom of the tub.
Right where I left it.
That's where that comes from. Throw the baby out with the bathwater. Because they'd have a bath once a month. And the dude would bathe first, and then the mom would bathe first, and then all the children would bathe in the same bucket, and then they'd throw out the bucket of water, the big tub, and sometimes the water was so dirty the baby would be in there.
Gross.
They'd throw the baby out with the bathwater.
In medieval times?
Uh-huh.
Gross. What a gross.
Now
I don't want to be that dirty.
That's why I never go to that restaurant.
Which one?
Medieval times. It's gross. It's gross.
Do
place.
we? Is there
gross
one?
Practices.
I want one of those here, though.
I would
go.
You wouldn't with all the grossos and the dirt babies? No.
Where's the best Mexican places? The holes in the wall that are probably filthy, right?
So
you get the best food there.
So the
I want the most authentic medieval experience.
So you want to go to a place with like a fucking dirt floor and like unwashed Vikings and wallpaper that has syphilis.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Welcome to Medieval Times. Don't touch the wallpaper, if you know what I mean.
And I mean you'll die. Man, you know what they had in medieval times? A fucking really healthy fear of God.
They did.
To bring it back around.
Yeah. So healthy.
To the point of death.
What I was getting at, though, was that sometimes if I let it go real long, I can smell myself, and then I'm like, I need to drop what I'm doing right now.
This is a high priority item.
This is more high priority than I thought.
It doesn't take me long to get to that point. Yeah, it doesn't take me that long at all.
No?
Yeah.
You're a stinky man, huh?
I'm a smelly boy. Yeah. Yeah. It's a condition.
Would you get rid of it if you could?
Oh fuck no. Back knee, dog. It's
Back knee.
All about the back knee. Getting rid of that forever. Yeah, I got zits all over the dang place. I got zits in places that you didn't know existed.
The spleen.
The second elbow.
There's 2 elbows.
Yes.
There are 2. You're right.
Who told you about the second elbow?
I have them. They're right here.
You freak.
Wait, Brian, which is your first and which is your second?
Huh?
Which is number 1
Yeah,
and which is number 2?
how do I know which one's the first one?
It depends. It depends. Like, were you born above or below the equator?
Under or below a full moon?
Did you have an adapter for the birth? There are many variables.
Were you baptized?
Were you baptized? Were you
Did
baptized?
you guys...
Were you baptized like Catholic, Lutheran, or Wolfman?
Circumcision. Very big.
Going back to a real religion again, because like it just fucking that's what this episode is. Did you guys see the video where it's like this? I think he's this Orthodox Jewish a priest or whatever the term is,
rabbi,
and that's the one. And he is like baptizing a baby, but he's got this thing. He's holding it under the arms.
They don't baptize.
I hope he's got a real firm grip on it. And then he fucking takes this child, this infant child, and he fucking turns him upside down, dunks his head in, pulls it out, dunks the feet in, flips him over again, dunks the head, repeats like 3 or 4 times, very forcefully.
Yeah.
And the baby just looks so shook up.
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh, I got the demons out of me, I guess.
If that baby was a Coke can, you wouldn't want to open that.
No, you wouldn't. You'd have to tap it a couple times.
Contents under Jesus pressure.
Under Yahweh pressure.
I wouldn't change that diaper anytime soon.
Oof.
God.
That's terrifying.
It's really awful. People are really upset with this guy.
Yeah.
Because he fucking is just being aggressive with their children.
Yeah. Too much.
Ugh.
I don't think that's baptism. I think that has another name.
It's
But
something.
Anyway, so you'd get rid of your back knee instantaneously.
Yeah, well, like, and the face acne is shit too.
Just
It's all
of it.
bad. It's all bad.
I've never noticed you having pimples faces.
I get them. Like, I actually had one like on my like right by my lip a few days ago.
Yeah.
My girlfriend shoved her finger in it, saying,
Ooh.
"What's that?" And
Oh,
I was
gross.
like, in pain is what it is. In pain.
It's you hurting me.
So it's okay. I understand, baby. It's all right.
Okay. I'm gonna.
It's all right.
We're outing ourselves a little bit here, so I'm gonna out myself.
Shove all your fingers into my wounds. I don't care.
I have feelings for you. Olive juice. Read this piece of paper. Fucking read it. I like squeezing things.
Oh my.
Yeah. I'm a picker, and so if I didn't have pimples anymore, I wouldn't have that pastime.
You just have to get a stress ball, man.
I understand that, but like I don't know, I really enjoy it.
I've heard of this. Like, I had a friend who I used to work with who like really loved popping zits, loved popping other people's zits.
Yeah. There are people like that too.
Yeah.
There's a subreddit talking about the Reddit question.
Yeah.
Called Popping or Popping.
Yeah.
It's a time.
You can also go down an entire YouTube hole of popping.
Sometimes
and
they're real.
lancing.
I'll be real. Sometimes they're very satisfying.
Well, sure.
But
that's what I'm saying.
But not like regular zits. Like we're talking like big
I
monstrous.
can't
like,
handle anything like that. That's too much for me.
Like it's. I
It's
don't
some
know.
people's ASMR though. I know that for sure. Like
it's not relaxing.
Yeah.
to be
No,
sure.
for some people, watching these graphic boils getting lanced is very relaxing. So, whatever.
With the whole family around just screaming while fucking Gramps fist-sized fucking zits getting popped by the pool.
Fucking Quado pops out.
Oh,
Wait, start the reactor. Start the reactor.
Get to Mars. Get your ass to Mars.
Get it there.
I just envisioned a tiny little Buzz Aldrin popping out of your arm. Get your ass to Mars. And then punching a guy who's accusing him of being a liar.
Oh, jeez.
No,
Tiny
but
Buzz
I'm
Aldrin.
not to that extent. But I do... yeah, I do enjoy it enough to be like, yeah, I'll get rid of B.O.
You also don't really get the face blemishes as far as I'm concerned.
I can...
In my opinion.
I can. I think I don't, like, pick at my face as much as I used to.
Why do you think he's got the beard?
What? That's also...
Oh,
Covering
fuck.
up a whole, like,
It's a minefield.
His chin just is a giant blemish.
Yeah, that's right. Good use of the word blemish instead of, like, pustule or something.
Why would I? Ew, what?
You're welcome.
Yum. Anybody feel like a caramel? Anybody like want a cream dessert of some kind?
Cadbury egg.
Ooh, yummy.
Bite into it.
Yummy.
And then squeeze it.
Listen to us at lunch.
Your favorite lunchtime podcast, the PJC.
Here, we'll eat with you.
You son of a bitch.
Dane hates it. I ate a cookie by accident in the last one. Dane's like, take that out.
Take that out, please.
And some of you are probably very happy about that.
Yeah, and like if this was an ASMR podcast, that would be acceptable, but it's not.
1 hour of chewing.
So I guess you both would get rid of them pimps.
Yeah, because let's take a shout. VO goes away in like a second. Like,
Yeah.
No, I'd get rid of BO. So I could keep my pimples. For picking at. 'Cause I'm a dirty, gross man.
Wow.
I wanna look like an orange rind by the time I'm 70.
Oh God.
Jaden Edward almost move out of the way.
Eat
Here
your
comes
heart
Dane.
out.
That sexy pockmarked look. That
You know it.
sexy surface of the moon look.
You know it. That's me.
That's what the moon
me,
looks
baby.
like.
They call me Dane the Moon, baby.
Do
Yeah.
you guys remember? He's like this South American dictator Noriega. He was kind of hit the news circuit in the '90s, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Like they used to call him the pineapple because he had like horrible like acne scars
my
across
God.
his face. Yeah,
But he shot anyone that fucking called him that.
probably did. I just remember for a while, like when he was in the news, like there were these like stickers with like the red circle with a strike through with a pineapple on it. For like that hot second, Noriega was news in America.
Didn't he get driven out of his house by them playing super loud music?
I forget exactly.
There's a story out there of a dictator who like held themselves up in their house and they couldn't get in for some reason. So instead of just like doing a war of attrition by blocking out so he didn't have any food, they set up huge musical amps around the property and played like heavy metal music 24/7. And the dude like yielded because he couldn't take it.
I've heard of that as like a modern siege tactic. Like against
Sound warfare.
Yeah, people who like are, taking hostages or whatever.
Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? That's my rendition.
How many times you have to play that song until the sun turns into a black hole?
I think
What
Like-
does the physics tell us?
like a Googleplex.
13 times.
Like that's it?
Yeah.
Let's do it,
That's
guys.
it. It hasn't happened yet.
I guess
but
we're turning a whole black.
just
whole.
randomly. Nobody's played it that many times. After
Son.
12 times, most people get tired.
Yeah.
You have to play it in a mirror, though, 3 times. But 10 more times. 13.
Don't say Bloody Mary, though, 3 times, because then shit gets all kind of whacked up. You get Black Hole Mary.
Gotta fill it with love. Fill that hole with love.
What does she do? What does Black Hole Mary do?
She
Sucks you in.
she dyes your hair black, whether you like it or not.
She makes you wear a flannel and a choker.
Gives you a
all of the
septum piercing.
90s.
She visits upon you a Zero shirt from that one band, Smashing Pumpkins. Yes.
Thank you.
Not that old. And not, yeah.
Jimmy, what's up next on the docket here?
Jesus.
Well, always Jesus, because he's in our
Always,
hearts. Christ on the cross, Jimmy. Come on,
Christ
get your
on a
shit
cracker.
together.
Jesus.
Gouda Buddha.
What?
Cheddar
Let me
cheeses.
check my notes here.
Flip, flap, floop, flap.
Oh, here it is. Dane tried to act like
superfluous.
Dane tried to act like I didn't have it ready, but dang, I do. We are going to Marry Fuck Kill Town.
Yay!
It's right next to Anytown. Luckily,
That's my kind of town.
a close
He's
one.
joking, everyone. Any town is a real place, and Marry Fuck Kill is just a segment. I just want to make that very clear.
Way to ruin the illusion.
You're welcome.
Should I get out of the car then? I was all ready to go.
The jacuzzi car?
So we're
Talk about a carpool.
The theme is Jesus, but also the theme is Japanese treats. So Marry Fuck Kill, Pocky, Ramune soda, or instant ramen.
Huh.
What is this soda? Is this
It's
marble
that-
soda?
It's that soda with the marble in it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the marble soda.
And what does it do? What does the marble do?
It like acts as like sort of like a valve.
It is the seal.
Oh, so it's just a fun thing
It's just
to
a cute,
open
fun
it.
thing that you get at your local Daiso.
Okay, but
or
the
whatever.
marble doesn't add to the flavor.
Probably not. It's
No.
glass though, so it's cool.
Yeah. Sometimes they're a different color.
Different flavors.
Yeah, they come in a lot of different flavors.
So many, like a Jones soda, but not that many.
Like a
Oh.
like lychee,
Oh, I do like a lychee.
like melon or watermelon.
What's the difference between melon and watermelon?
One's more watery, duh.
Ah,
Durhay.
I feel like
It's
such
basically
a,
a
dummy-o.
water fizzle drink. Soda drink.
Fizzy water drink. Do they have flavorless?
I think there's like an original flavor. It's kind of citrusy, if I
Probably.
remember correctly.
That's not flavorless. Okay. What was the
Everything
other-
has a flavor.
Pocky and
Ramen.
ramen noodles. Do like ramen
Instant
noodle.
ramen specifically.
Okay, so ramen is quick,
Yeah, quick and dirty.
quick
Quick
and dirty.
You'll get the job done.
It gets that job done.
Goes well with lots of stuff.
Full of fat and sodium.
Is it fat?
Super, yeah, because
Those
the noodles, are fried.
not good for you.
Yeah, those noodles are fried, my friend.
Wow.
So yeah, it's like very fatty, and like the sauce base is very salty. So it's like a double whammy on your ding dang old cardiac muscles.
I try and use only half the packet.
Nice try.
Thank you. I try and put vegetables in it, and I
Sure.
try and use half the packet.
Yeah, sure.
That's good.
Thank you.
The other day, I made macaroni and cheese. Like
How
mac
funny
and
was
cheese.
this mac and cheese?
I used 2 sauce packets
Uh-oh.
and only 1 box of it because I just wanted to fucking get rid of it. And it was don't do that. It wasn't. I was like, this will be double delicious, and I'm fucking being extravagant and stupid, and it was bad. It
What
was
happened?
not good.
Did it just not thicken up or something?
So I was like, I'll just add a lot of. I want it soupy. I just want to like add a ton of milk, add a lot of sauce, and have it not water down the cheesy flavor. But it just I don't know what happened. It just like was still too. The cheese powder was too powerful for all the milk I put in, and it was like, no, we're gonna have cheesy sauce, but also just thick cheesy deposits just everywhere.
Oh, fuck.
It was.
Oh, that sounds
It was a time, and then
terrible.
I still had to eat it.
Of course you did.
Because I was already so extravagant as to throw a box of mac and cheese noodles away. I live in the High Line.
You hedonistic devil.
Fucking Nero fiddling his Rome burns as the pasta burns.
As the sauce bubbles.
Double, triple cheese packets for me, Nero.
Oh, yes. I'll dip my bottom in it. And then Pocky.
So many different flavors, so many different varieties.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
Banana,
Not too sweet.
matcha.
Matcha.
Like, I've never gotten to the end of a box of Pocky and been like, oh, man. Oh, that was a bad choice. It's just
Yeah.
always like, yeah, that was...
A lot of the Japanese
Solid.
sweets are kind of like you finish them and you always want more.
Yeah.
Like I'm never like, ugh, like you say, like, ugh.
Yeah.
I think that comes from Americans being fat assholes and being like,
Yeah.
I need more sugar in my treats. I need more sugar in my treats. Put more sugar in.
I played this town like a hop from hell.
Thank you,
More
Joker.
Pocky, please.
More Pocky. I want sugar frosted Pocky. I want bacon flavored sugar frosted Pocky.
Put in fucking bacon, god damn it.
I want bacon.
I want to replace the cookie stick with butter.
I want
Butter
butter cookie stick.
This is the plot of Wall-E.
I'm in another country and these things don't taste good because there's not enough sugar in them. There's not enough sugar in them.
And it's their fault.
And it's their fault. How dare they give me this? People exist in this world.
I'm getting reverse diabetes.
My foot is growing back. What is this garbage?
Oh, for fun.
So now that that's been laid out,
I was happy with my foot replacement that was a mouse pad with tits on it. Thank you very much.
Sugoi.
so I think I would marry Pocky because you can't. It's hard to get tired of it, and it's just sweet enough.
Many different flavors.
And it comes in such a variety. It won't get old. It's not substantial, but like it's nice.
You'll
It's
have
a
it every
nice
day if you marry
thing.
it.
And you'll have it every day. And then I would fuck ramen because it's that quick, dirty nastiness. and you don't want to have ramen every day. You don't. Sometimes you might have to, but you don't. But sometimes, even when you're doing all right, you'll be like, I feel like some instant ramen.
Yeah.
I want a salty.
I want a salty time.
Yeah.
And then you'll just down that motherfucker. And then I would kill the soda because I've never drank it. The end.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting.
Have you seen people do it, though?
I've seen it.
It's fun.
I've seen it in this very hot tub. Being drunk by other people who have been in this tub.
Who shall remain nameless.
Yep.
It was me.
HG.
It wasn't me.
No. Charlotte HG.
It was H.G. Wells. Forward in time to try the delicious concoction known as Ramune soda.
When he showed up in his time travel tub, his hot tub time machine,
Yeah.
it was pretty impressive.
Then we gave him a DVD of Full Metal Alchemist. Because we had a feeling he'd be into it. And we didn't know he didn't have a Blu-ray player. Fuck you, H.G. Wells.
I thought he looked so much like insert celebrity name here. What's his name?
Joan Cusack?
Yeah, Joan Cusack. Not John Cusack.
No.
Not him.
No.
No, it looked a lot like Joan.
He did.
The armor from Full Metal Alchemist, that celebrity.
Yeah, that
Alphonse.
Armor
Alphonse.
Boy. He looked like a cross between Armor Boy and Joan Cusack.
The Chimera girl that everyone loves.
Dun, 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 dun. You can
From
be my
Full Metal
bodyguard.
Alchemist.
I can be a long lost pal.
Who
Anyway.
were you talking about?
I could be
John
your mouse
Cusack.
pad with
Oh.
tits.
You can call me Al. Guys, decide.
So yeah, I would marry the Ramune soda because it's it's lightly effervescent and it's yummy. It's good with any meal. Just different flavor for different occasions. And I would fuck Pocky because it's a good snack, good quick sneaky snack. You can eat a whole box and you don't feel like a fatty boy or girl or intersex. And I would kill ramen because it's so bad for you. And it's rarely that good. You gotta shell out some extra dollars for that good ramen.
For that extra large bowl of
make
spiciness.
It worth the heart disease. So yeah, that is my votes.
It's tough, so I'm killing soda. I'm starting with that.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
I feel like I'm... So I'm going to take a different track with this. I don't know who to marry. So I think I'm going to go with who would be more exciting to fuck, which has to be Pocky.
Oh.
So I think I'm So I think I have to marry
cute little slim figure on that pocky.
That one's got pink fucking frosting on it.
Get that right up your urethra. Right up.
Banana flavor.
Shove it right in. Sound it up.
Sound it up.
Yes.
Jimmy's into sounding now officially.
Yes.
With Pocky.
With Pocky.
You know someone's done that.
You know somebody's
And
shoved it.
And you know at least once it's snapped off in there.
At least.
But then you pee it out and it feels great.
No, not how that works.
Oh, God.
That's how that works.
Oh, you probably
Gets a soggy cookie.
Gonna have pee nightmares.
pee nightmares.
And I curse you to pee-mares for the rest of the week.
Oh, gosh.
Just have to fucking squeeze it out of you.
I've always wanted to shit out of my urethra.
Well, now you can.
So good.
So I guess I'm marrying ramen then, in that case.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Old, reliable ramen.
Because when you turn, there it is.
Yeah.
For 59 cents.
Turn around.
Every now and then I want to get a heart disease and really soak my liver in salt.
That's where it goes. I hope I don't need my liver for anything else, literally. There's too much sodium.
Turn around, jaundice.
Every now and then my eyes turn yellow.
Call 911, please.
Right now, tonight.
And I need a doctor now. Need a doctor right fucking now.
And I'll need a doctor forever.
Put me on dialysis. Tonight.
Total eclipse of the renal system.
Our final Would You Rather comes all the way from Seattle from a young man named Quan. Quan asks, would you rather have Dan Rather on the podcast or James Wood as a guest on the podcast?
I'm sorry, can I get those again?
Would you rather, as a guest on the podcast here, have Dan Rather or James Woods?
Dan Rather, news personality. For better or worse.
I'm not familiar with Dan Rather's body of work.
I mean...
It's too bad. He's a newsman.
I mean, I don't know.
I know the name.
He's an old-time
Is
newsman.
he the one that's like, oh, I'm Dan Rather?
Yeah,
like,
he's
got
got...
the deep weird voice.
I've got that kind of voice. I'm old stern
What did he do?
white guy.
Regale me of Tales of Dan Rather, guys.
So Dan Rather was very big during the Vietnam War. He reported on the Vietnam War like that in a way
incessantly.
Well, no, in a very honest way. So if I'm remembering this correctly,
guys, Vietnam though. Vietnam. guys.
He showed like very graphic, real things. So the government was trying to push that, things were going okay in Vietnam, and he's the one.
He's like, nah.
Who really pushed and came out with the fact that the Vietnam War was a clusterfuck. And so I think that's where he made his reputation. And then I believe like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, he got caught maybe lying about a story and had to resign from news. He still shows up every now and then, but I'm not completely clear on his whole story.
I don't know about the specific incidents. Like, come to the PJC for the most apocryphal of news.
We're
gonna fill you in.
I vaguely remember
in a different way.
I vaguely remember hearing that like he doesn't have like an unblemished record. Like there was some badness came up. Yeah.
But he's a solid newsman for his entire career. That I think that last incident did throw his career into question. And then James Woods is a
Hercules.
He's devil. A Hercules devil. That's what he is.
He
his
hair's
on
high school
fire.
On that show.
He really enjoys the color blue.
Yeah.
No, ooh, a piece of candy. No, he's kind of a like conservative conspiracy guy.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
These days, but he's very charismatic. I love his voice. So. He's a great actor. He was in Videodrome. I know Brian is a fan
What is
of
that?
Videodrome.
I mean, I've only seen it once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
that
you
one
were.
night we were there, like at that one
Yeah.
party. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I like James Woods. I'm a fan of James Woods.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
Okay.
I like some of his like weird little like B movie experiments.
He's kind of an out there guy.
He was in B movie. I'm just kidding.
He was
could've-
the bee.
Not Jerry Seinfeld at all.
No, Jerry who?
So, Woods or Rathers? Woods or
Dave.
Rather? What? Oh, what? Did you just... Jimmy just got it. Brian? did you
Shaking
get
my
it?
head as hard as I can.
Oh God.
I didn't
Who
know
would you
that this
rather?
was all.
Woods or Rather?
Oh man.
What a
Oh wow.
fucking setup.
I was kind of enjoying this one, and now that it's just
Ignorance was bliss.
it's just besmirched. It's utterly.
I'm thinking to
Oh,
myself, what a fucking pair of people this Quan person has
Yeah.
fucking thought up.
Oh wow. I just. Yeah,
But okay, who am I to judge?
totally put a stain on the whole podcast.
Dan Rather or James Wood? Come
I
on.
think we have to resign now.
No,
Yeah.
come on.
Podcasting. 'Cause
Just get them both to fill our spots.
This has stained our reputation. Our reputation as journalists.
I almost
You've ruined us.
wish
You
I
ruined
hadn't
us.
have outed it, and you guys would have just kept going, not getting it. Oh wow, it was beautiful. The look of recognition on Jimmy's face when he was like,
well, because I had the moment of denial too, where I'm like, oh, what a funny coincidence. Dane made this funny joke about the wait a
"I
minute.
didn't do it. It was Quan." Like,
No, I
this
know, that's
came
what I'm
from a
saying.
dude.
And then I was like, oh, wait. It's been from the start. Conspiracy.
It's intelligent design, you see.
Uh-oh, religion. Oh, God.
No, I think that honestly, I think James Woods would be a better guest because I think Dan Rather would just take it all a little too seriously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Being a
He would
newsman,
report on us. Make
He
us,
would,
make us
maybe.
famous. Show everyone in the world what a clusterfuck the podcast
Then he'd
is.
lie about it with his liberal bias.
Yeah, I think James Wood is a quirky kind of out there dude, and I think that I think we just have fun with it.
I'd hope so. I hope it wouldn't get derailed by some weird conservative like conspiracy thing.
That's true.
Do you know if he's a fan of the president?
I don't know that, but he definitely believes in Pizzagate.
Do you know if he's a
Pizzagate?
fan of the podcast?
I don't know if he's a fan of the podcast.
You'll have to explain.
I'll get to his people. I'll get in touch with his people.
You'll have to explain Pizzagate to me.
Oh, the child pedophilia ring that was based out of a pizzeria. That
And Hillary Clinton had something to do with it.
something to do with it, allegedly.
So your
yeah,
response is correct because it's in disbelief and it's like that's funny and stupid and weird. But a lot of people are like, this is real.
Yeah,
Everything you just said.
it's frustrating.
Everyone's so stupid.
So he does believe in that, and I think he sued somebody for libel for a tweet they made.
Oh.
Yeah. So there you go. There's James Woods. But Dan Rather for the podcast might be a little dry,
Something like this.
I guess.
What do you
Who knows? Well, guys, choose. Come on.
I
James
chose
Woods.
James Woods.
Yeah, both of
He'd
you.
at least be
It was
entertaining.
unanimous.
We just have him pretend to be...
have a no talkie list. Like, we don't talk about pizza.
No.
We don't talk about
Well, that too.
Twitter.
I can't think of... Well, I am fucking... Hades is his name.
Yeah,
I
that's
couldn't
right.
fucking think of the word
Hercules Devil. No, you got it.
Hades. That's why I said that before, because I was like... fuck. I need to say something.
I remember, he's been in movies I quite like, but I'm remembering him from just the weirdest little, I remember him from Vampires, which is not really a great movie at all. And I remember him from an episode of fucking Kojak, where he was like a murderous burglar who was studying law and Kojak was the teacher for one of his classes. It was...
Sounds like a good show.
It was... Kojak. Classic Kojak is some great...
Was this classic Kojak?
No. No. It's kind of awkward because Kojak's fucking one of the students, and it's like, I don't know if that's okay, Kojak.
All right, so he was in Justice League Action as Lex Luthor. He was
Live
in
action?
No.
Okay.
Family Guy. He's
basically just a voice actor now, right? He went that
kind of.
route.
He was in Casino, The Virgin Suicides. I think he's most famous for Videodrome.
He was in The Virgin. He was the dad?
I don't know. Max
That was
Wren.
a good, weird movie.
He was Ronald Lisbon. You know.
Ronald Lisbon.
Ronald Lisbon. He was in White House Down. He was, Hades a lot. Straw Dogs.
Straw Dogs!
He was
As
in,
the dog. As the dog.
I'm a straw dog.
he was the Sebastian Stark in the show Shark. Don't know.
Oh, I remember that show being on. Mm-hmm. Never watched an episode.
Did you guys ever watch Changing Topics an amount? That's the Steven Seagal TV show. Do you ever see that?
Oh,
No.
where he's like a sheriff?
He's like a real cop or like something.
That was like the claim that like he was an actual cop.
I saw billboards for the show in Anytown, USA. And I was just like, does it warrant all that? Steven Seagal TV show? Current Steven Seagal?
Would you rather have Steven Seagal or
Yes.
Van Damme on the show?
Oh,
Jean-Claude Van
probably
Damme.
Steven Seagal. More due to the language barrier than anything else.
What, there's a language barrier?
Jean-Claude Van Damme, like, he speaks fluent English, but that accent never went away, and it's hard to understand him. Unless it's gotten better. Like, I'm basing it on 80s Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No, I think he's okay now.
Okay.
Peak Van Damme.
Peak.
Okay, well, that's a different would you rather. Peak Van Damme or peak fucking...
Same. It's the same.
It's
In that case, it's for the reasons I told you originally.
Okay. Anyway.
I feel like Steven Seagal would say crazier stuff.
He would, probably. He probably would.
He'd be like...
He probably James Woods. So, James Woods people, please get to us about getting him on the show. That'd be a real feather in our jacuzzi
Patoot.
cap.
Oh, his first TV role was that Kojak episode.
Hey, there you go. Good on you, mate.
Oh, boy.
Well, everyone, thanks for coming over tonight. Enjoying yourself in this little hot tub. We really enjoyed ourselves. We're really proud of what we've done here.
It's been holy water all night in this tub.
I was wondering why it felt extra spiritual.
Extra good.
Extra, quote unquote, good. In
Capital
caps.
G good.
Good. Which also could spell
Hallowed
God.
is this tub.
If you have any would you rathers for us, then pray them. Pray them hard.
Into our brains.
Yeah.
It'll work as well.
Write them on a
pray.
Tibetan prayer wheel and spin it while you chant.
Write them on gold tablets and then bury them in the woods.
And then
where
tell
we'll find
nobody. And then tell everybody. And then swim in a lake made
It's
of
a
salt.
spell. A religious Jesus spell.
And you can also email us at thepjccast@gmail.com. You can tweet us at thepjccast. Maybe. I don't remember our Twitter.
Fuck!
We are the best.
We are the best. You can also find us on Facebook. That's probably the best way to do it.
It's the best way.
Like us there and send us messages. Anything you want. Send us stuff there. And then give us a review on iTunes. That'd be super cool of you. But is there anything else to say? Have I said all the words?
What is it? Hold on. I think we did miss something.
Contribute to our Patreon. The coffee can behind that tree in the parking lot.
You know the one.
You know the one.
What did we miss?
The prayer. I can't think of how a prayer goes. My joke is that I start doing like a dinner prayer, but I can't think of how it goes.
May
so
you
my
protect
joke
us.
is over.
May you protect us through the valley of darkness.
while we eat this food.
Father, thank you so much for this bounty we are about to receive.
Through the waters.
Jesus Christ, our Lord.
Just
Amen.
we're gonna eat now. God, feel free to watch.
Through,
That's how grace goes.
through the teeth, over the gums.
My grandma likes to pray before dinner, and my grandpa doesn't give a fuck. And and so sometimes my grandma.
Ooh, it's Weekly Jimmy stories.
Yeah. So my grandpa will be my grandma will be like, "Oh, it's time to say grace," and my grandpa will be like, "Well, there's Grace. She just walked by the house." That's all.
Classic
He'll just
grandpa.
like fucking.
Well,
Teaser.
everyone, thanks for walking by the house. Have a good night and get home safe.
Go.
Go. What are you doing still?
Service is over. Collect the hymnals.
Oh fuck.
What's in the collection plate?
Someone peed in the holy water.
There's in the collection plate. There's a used condom,
Used.
Whoa.
Someone's fucking in the Lord's house.
half a Hershey's bar, and a peso.
All from the same person.
Yeah, weird. Well, it's what they had in their pockets, obviously.
Ew. Why? Ew.
Oh.
Used. Man, alright. How many in your life, I know the answer before I ask it, use condoms on just the sides of the road have y'all seen in your life?
I saw one this weekend.
Who's fucking
in a public
in
park.
the street?
You know what weirds me out more?
We're fucking in the street.
You know what weirds me out more
Wait,
is
when squids have human teeth.
No. That's cool. No, what weirds me out more than like used condoms in the wild is when you're walking down streets in the city and you'll see a single like latex or nitrile glove on the sidewalk.
Huh.
That suggests to me an HJ. An HJ happened in a while.
job.
Yeah, like it's because it's always like a single glove, and I'm always kind of
One
like
glove.
I'm always like. There was fucking prostitutes around here. What the fuck? And nobody told me. It's just like it just kind of weirds me out.
Do prostitutes use gloves when they give hand jobs?
I think I've heard that. Yeah. Well, and I don't know why else you'd find single latex gloves so many places in the city.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of them.
I guess that's a reasonable conclusion to draw. I don't see any. I can't think of any other real alternative. I can think of funny ones.
It would be nice if there was like a website that was like interpreting city spoor. Like, you found this in your city. What does that mean?
That's an app for you. You just found an app.
Build it, audience.
Let's build it.
Build
it beautiful.
If only I knew a lick of programming.
One lick.
Lick it. The ice cream app.
Why go through the painful, arduous process of licking ice cream when you could shove it into your phone?
Hey, Mom! I have this ice cream and I just can't eat it. What am I gonna do?
But it'll never fall on the ground.
you?
Oops, I dropped my phone though.
I've had to go through so many flavors. Arg.
They were all phone.
Phone flavors.
It's working. My phone is making the ice cream burn.
It's like that scene from Hook, except you just keep licking your phone and it just tastes different.
What?
You know that scene from Hook where they make the food happen?
Oh, okay. You're doing it, Peter.
Yeah.
You're doing it. Okay.
But it's your phone and an app. And
That
you're
was
just
such a
looking.
huge leap, dude.
It's a small fly because Peter Pan flies places.
All right.
And Tinkerbell 2, played by Julia Roberts.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Who is apparently a nightmare to work with.
Great. She's
Movie facts with Dane.
da-da-da-da-da, Julia Roberts, pretty woman, I guess.
Walking down that street.
Pretty woman. More like shitty woman.
Wow, Brian. That was a
I'm
sick,
the first one to think of that
That's a-
goddamn joke.
that's a sick burn on.
Just me.
on Julia Roberts.
Just me.
Good sick burn there, Brian.
The more you say it, the more true it becomes.
Just me.
Damn
just
Skippy.
me.
Damn Skippy. I'm the best at jokes. I know tons of jokes. Julia Roberts jokes.
Best
Ask
jokes.
anyone.
Ask anybody.
I'm the best at what I do. And what I do is tell Julia Roberts jokes.
Face melting Julia Roberts burns.
Her teeth are larger than normal when she smiles extra big.
She's got a weird bony face. She's got a can opener face.
I've seen her open a can with that face before.
She wasn't very good in Mystic Pizza.
What was going on with that pizza anyway?
Why was it so mystical?
Was it some kind of Satan pizza? What's up with that?
Is that a pentagram made out of bell peppers?
Why is everybody accusing me of having ties with Russia? What's with these mystic pizzas?
Ask anyone.
Ask anybody.
I'll tell you, I'm the best at Mystic Pizzas.
I am the best at making pizzas. Mamma mia, nobody makes a better pizza than me.
It's a spicy pentagram.
This pizza will cast a spell on your heart.
We're vacillating through several different themes.
Yep.
We're just vaguely wading through them, like a glance here, a caress there. Like, are we doing a Julia Roberts thing? Are we doing a Trump thing? Who knows? Let's just maybe gently stroke these various ideas and perhaps glean some comedy off of them, shall we?
Hey,
It's
called making art, man.
It's art. There's no mistakes, only the breaks. Let's not be fakes.
Let's not to be hasty.
Who wants to rake?
I don't.
Did you just say you don't? Weird.
I don't want to do that.
I'm getting mixed messages off you, Bryman. My Bry guy. Hello, Brian.